Marcus Sedgwick is a British writer, illustrator, and musician. He was born in 1968 in East Kent, and before becoming a writer, he was a bookseller at Heffer's Children's Bookshop at Cambridge. Being entirely self-taught as a writer, he learned the craft by, according to his own words, forcing himself to write 4 terrible books before he wrote one that was accepted by publishers. He was later orphan resident at Bath Spa University and had taught creative writing at Arwen and Tyre Newitt. He is married and has a daughter. His first novel was the 2000 Floodland, which won the Brantford Bose Award for Best Debut Novel for Children, awarded annually. Today we will review his 2001 novel, The Dark Horse. Mouse, the foster sister of Sigurd, finds a strange box while looking for sea cabbage on the shore. Deciding to take it back to the village, neither notices the form of a man lying among the rocks unconscious. Mouse is not Sigurd's real sister, as she had been found in the mountains years ago, when Horn, the new law speaker of the tribe, decided to go wage war on wolves, and make everyone do what he says, even when he brought them to the hills where there are no wolves. Shortly before, Horn had beaten Olaf, Sigurd's father, for the position of law speaker, so there is no love lost between them. More so when they do find some wolves living in a cave against all odds, and Horn wants his men to go inside and drive them out. They fire them out of the cave, but then find a dirty naked girl child within who happened to be Mouse. She is brought to Olaf's house, but when she sneaks off into the kennel to sleep with the dogs, Olaf is embarrassed in front of the whole tribe. But then she suddenly speaks for the first time. She also appears to understand what the dogs are saying, to everyone's surprise. In the present, when Sigurd and Mouse return to the village, they hide the box, but Horn's daughter Sif rats them out and steals the box to give to her father. Meanwhile, the man who washed up on shore rises from the mud bank to go and get the box by whatever means necessary. Soon after, when Sigurd disappears, Mouse wishes to use a power which he discovered years ago to look through the eyes of birds to find him, but is forbidden by Sigurd's mother Freya. Sigurd had run away to not have to see Horn humiliating his father over and over, as he had been doing since he became law speaker. Meanwhile, Horn is forcing Mouse to open the box as he cannot, threatening violence if she refuses. Opening the box, she finds it empty but feels some power coming from within that she cannot see. Horn attempts to cut the box in anger but cuts Gudrun, the wise woman, instead. Mouse has to take care of her while Sigurd is caught by Ragnar, the stranger from the riverbank. Ragnar brings Sigurd back, pretending to be an entertainer. Meanwhile, Gudrun has Mouse, the girl whom Horn fears the most, perform the spells for the spellcasting of the wise woman, to humiliate and avenge herself against Horn for having wounded her. In truth, Ragnar is seeking for Mouse, who is the lost princess of the Dark Horse, a vicious evil band of marauding warriors feared by everyone. He poisons her mind against the village who had never accepted her, makes Sif and Sigurd take him to the box and ties them up. Then he cuts Horn's throat and disembowels Olaf before he is brought down. But even then the Dark Horse come and begin to chase and hunt the villagers. While Mouse is treated as royalty, the whole village is stuffed into cages, declare that all shall be enslaved for the rest of their lives. Even when the villagers decide they would rather die and the Dark Horse intend to murder them all Mouse can do is berate her foster brother on why he is being so unreasonable as to not be a slave for the rest of his life. Sigurd and the rest are freed and eventually prevail in the fight, though their home is destroyed, and Mouse is banished forever, though Sigurd promises to remain her brother always.